hour of Arc Arrival. I am sitting here, obviously, with my friend Aidan Hart. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing smashing.
That's fantastic. Um, Aidan plays in the band From Tyranny, a band that we've played with quite a few times, I believe. Like
Uh,
fair bit.
I think, 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
off the top of my head.
So I must say, some of the best gigs of all time were probably some of those gigs as well.
Oh, you're just flirting.
I'll stop. So let's get smashing in. What really brought you onto music? Like, what was there like a certain turning point, or was there hearing someone else's band or something like that?
I think music. I've always kind of been into music. My mother would listen to like old '80s kind of like what's his face, uh, Spandau Ballet and shit like that.
I
She'd
was gonna
listen
say
to
a lot of guys from the '80s, man.
this narrows it down. The guy with the face,
The guy with the
uh,
face who
like
didn't have
Spandau
much
Ballet,
to say.
Queen, things like that. And I met my dad when I was 7, and he introduced us to like punk and goth music, and
Right.
then from there, somehow I ended up really into rave,
I mean,
and
whatever floats your
then
goat, you know. Whatever, huh?
yeah, there was so many tangents, and then it went metal. I found Cannibal Corpse. I think it was either Hammer Smash Face or I Come Blood when I was like 8. I was like, this is
You
good.
just dived
I
right
like
into the
this.
deep end, didn't you?
Yeah,
You like
right in the
literally,
deep end,
you didn't
right
really
up it.
just like tip your toes in. You just went, "Fuck it,"
Nah,
right in.
yeet.
It's not even. You didn't even think about it for a second. It's like, "Fuck it, I'm going heavy, all or nothing."
It's the only way to do it, man.
Oh,
100% or no percent.
completely agree. I mean, the first metal band I listened to was Slipknot when I was
Ah,
like, what, 13 or something like that. That's when I got into properly got back into music. No,
ah,
sorry, I was like, when was it 13? Yeah, it was probably about 13. And like the first song I learned to play was Sick.
oh,
Completely, all
man.
that was the first song I learned to play on drums, and I was just way too heavy, and I couldn't double bass pedal or anything like that. But I thought I could, and it was the funniest shit ever. Because my dad did, I would come through and be like, "Dad, I'm doing well. Can you hear?" It's like,
Yeah, I get it. I get
I think it got to the point where he got pissed off at how shit I was. He made me join a jazz band.
it. Jazz, the excuse to play wrong.
Oh yeah, I think he knew I would always be shit. It's just,
I'll never forget, actually, my mother's first words to me. She eventually pestered her enough that she came to see us live one day. Her first words to me after she'd seen us was, "That went a lot better than I thought." So hear you yourself and you sound shit by yourself, and then I hear you there and it works.
that's exactly the same. My parents would always come to like my gigs and stuff like that if it was jazz or metal or anything like that, because I needed to get a ride somewhere off of someone when I was 15. And I didn't have the pocket money to get the train and buses, but they would always be there and they'd be like, "Well done," and that was it. And then 6 months, I think 6 months after they started doing it, my mum was like, "You know how proud your dad is of you?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, she's like, "How can you not tell?" I'm like, "The guy never smiles. Can't even tell when he's happy, let
Jesus,
alone
would it
proud."
hurt to smile?
I know. I'm just sitting like, "Oh damn!" I tell a joke and he just goes, "Hmm." Like, did you laugh? Was that like, were you
Is this a
judging me?
good thing?
What is
Are
it?
you threatening me? Is this?
Are you asserting your dominance, sir? I don't like this. It's so weird because like the entire exact thing pretty much happened to me. My mum was like, "Yeah, you can't hear anything of what's happening when you're sitting there playing, your drums in the house with your stupid ass kick pedals and shit like that." That she doesn't really understand, and she's like, "Oh, why do you need a new cymbal? This one's ready." I'm like, "Mum, that has a crack in it." She's like, "Oh, I can't see it." I'm like, "Well, I can hear it, bitch. I love you, but
What?
bitch, love you, but bitch." I call my mum
Love you,
bitch.
bitch.
I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch.
Bitch.
So, okay, first, what was your? Do you remember your first gig at all?
Yes.
What was it? Where was
Yes,
it?
I do.
Everything. Let's.
It was Ivory Blacks, and it was a
Okay.
DIY. It was us. Shit, I can't remember the names. I think it's actually still on an old cover photos. Bear with me. I'm gonna get the poster for it.
How long ago
Oh
was it?
man, so many memes. It was like a year and a bit ago.
Was this? I was meaning in,
But,
just in general, like your first gig. Was that?
oh,
Yeah.
uh,
Like,
I guess I would have been in primary school.
Jesus, man. Wow.
Uh, there was these people came in and they were like, "Hey, we're going to make these kids from Fige musicians." And we're like, "What's a musician?" None of us could even spell the bloody word.
I still can't.
Uh,
I always type up and it's like, yeah, I am a musician, and then it has the little red like squiggle lines. I'm just sitting there like clicking it. It's like that doesn't look right. I'm gonna go with my one, and then I
I
just
am
get it.
music.
I am music. I am the equivalency of all music. That is what I am. Yes.
Yes, I am that. So
So
we played like the town hall in Paisley, and that was a thing. I think I played. It wasn't even drums. It was like a weird keg thing.
okay, that does fucking sound weird. I'm not gonna lie.
So there was like five of us with that. Some of us were singing, and some of us were playing other such miscellaneous items that we were told at the time were
And
instruments.
the least talented, who was the teachers always called the most talented, always had the triangle.
Yeah, yeah. There was a triangle kid. There was a
Yeah.
triangle kid.
Whenever I think about the triangle, all I can think about is Death Metal Triangle and someone having the fucking whisks. You know, the electric whiskers go.
You made double bass, but do you triple triangle, bitch?
I've always wanted to start a song with double bass drum triangle kind of thing, and then just going into a really fucking heavy riff, and it's an amazing sound like song. But the first 20 seconds is just this, nothing else, just that. And I think people will be shocked enough just to listen to it all the way through, just to see how shit
Yeah.
it is.
Where's this gonna go? What?
In the chorus, all you hear is little bits, just like gent rhythms through the triangle for the chorus. Is
Good.
just all the way fucking through. Oh, I'm entertaining myself.
It'd be
Way too
like the
much.
opposite of gent, where they wouldn't play the low notes, they'd just play extremely high notes.
Oh God.
Nothing but
Ah. You'd feel like you're part of Asking Alexandria, actually. You really would, just with all that.
bring back crab core.
Mitch wants his band back. Jesus. Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is the most fun I've ever had in the podcast. Jesus Christ. Whew.
And it's
Oh,
only just begun.
I know.
Boy, you in for a long ride.
Oh, this is going to be one of the greatest podcasts I've ever written. I say written, like ever recorded.
I don't believe in writing. Everything's improv.
Oh,
This is jazz.
100%. Oh, I think if it wasn't for jazz, like our shows and Arc Arrival would be so shit because the mistakes Mag and I make, and then we look at each other and we're like, "You fucked up." There'll be one of us will just kind of have a guilty face, so whenever I kind of go, "Oh shit," you know I fucked up.
Oh, you know what you guys should do? You should make like you should read all your songs like in a jazzy style and call it Jazz Arrival.
Oh, honest to God, Mag and I have been talking about doing that for years.
Holy shit.
We wanted to do that for years just because we'll be sitting there in practice, you know, and we'll be changing all the songs to jazz, or Mag will be doing it a breakdown, and I'll change it to like a swing beat, and then I'll do that. Greg just kind of looks at me and just like, the fuck you doing? I'm like, just scat sing over it, man. Just have fun. He's like, no,
It's gonna
you're
eat. No.
like what's and then he'll just be too stupid, and then it'll just sound just completely ridiculous. I'll be laughing so much that I'll have to stop playing the drums.
Speaking of like taking genres to a different end, we were considering for a bit starting a wedding band because we're called From Tyranny. Would be the wedding band to Commitment.
Oh, see, that
So
would be.
yeah,
To be honest, wedding bands make a lot of money.
yeah, that's
Like,
exactly it. There's
I mean, in the underground scene, there isn't a lot of money.
yeah, and weddings. People are gonna have weddings.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe not this year, but people are gonna have weddings.
They're just you guys are just doing a recorded Zoom call like this, but for the wedding over the speakers and everything like that. That oh my god, that would actually be really interesting to do. Have a Zoom
It would be
wedding.
even better because we'd all be in different places. So to us, we would be playing in time, but to everyone else,
Sounds like Satan's arsehole of a recording.
at some point, I'd just get a recording of the dial-up trying to connect and just play that.
Oh, I'd literally just seen one of the what is it called, like reacts videos, you know, like the kids react to,
Oh
and it
God,
was
yeah.
them trying to power up the computer, and and it's just like, dude, you're not much younger than me. I'm 21 tomorrow, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm like, and I feel so old because I'm like, that's the computer I've had 4 computers like that in my life.
I remember those computers. I'm 24 next month.
And oh, they were trying to like connect. They were like, "Where's the Wi-Fi?" I'm like, "Dude, oh,
Remember
you're
getting a little fucking like USB stick thing to get the
yeah,
internet?
the wee
Oh my
dongle that you had to like blue
dongle,
tack.
that was it.
Yeah, you had to blue tack because it would just
Yeah.
keep fucking yeeting itself off the fucking place that it was on.
Yeah.
Oh, those were the days, man. I mean, I think the first computer I had, my dad made sure I didn't have an internet connection because he was too scared I'd go on porn. I was 5. The second one, I was like, Dad, how come my sister has internet and I don't? And he was just like, okay. And so for that Christmas, he got me one of the wee dongles, and it was the worst fucking thing I've ever experienced in my life. Because you look back then, and you're like, you were waiting half an hour
You
for
can just imagine you
MSN.
sitting there like, I want to play cool math games.
I know. We're waiting for Bebo. Oh, that's a name from the past. Like Bebo to load up, and it's just
Oh man,
waiting
all my
half an hour.
pets and people are probably dead.
Oh, I didn't even get that far into Bebo. I used to
Oh
play
shit.
I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh over the thing with my sister. We would be in separate rooms and we'd just be on Bebo, just playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and she'd be like pulling cards from her arse, like cards she never even fucking had. And I realize that now because I have those cards. I'm like, where the fuck did this one go?
Oh look, I have all of Exodia.
No, it's like she made up rules as well because there was like cards like, "Hey, show us your entire hand." So she would run through, take 3 cards out of her hand, just show me the two worst ones, and then run back and then absolutely destroy me in the next turn. I'm like, bruv, why are you the way you are? Oh man. And going back to music.
Right, yeah, music. That's
Yeah,
what this is about.
Did you always
What
play
is music?
bass? Yeah. But what is
No, actually, there's another great story about that as well.
fire in, man?
I'd been a guitarist for like 10 years, maybe.
Hmm.
And then I seen, I think it was Danny was advertising for a bassist. And I thought, you know what? I can play guitar. I can probably play bass. But I didn't own a bass.
Oh man.
So I went into Glasgow the day of my audition, bought a fucking bass. And it was snowing like fuck, so I couldn't even get the train, so I had to store it in like the underside of the bus. This new bass that I just bought, and I somehow got in the band.
Oh, that pains me. That pains me, man. Oh, was it like one of those?
it was a trip and a half, man.
Was it one of those like coaches that you're talking about? Like the bus? Was
Yeah,
it
like the replacement trains,
so
the coaches, yeah.
oh no, I fucking hate those little shits. Oh, I was.
And it was like,
Oh,
I upped it because I had a Gibson bag, so I just said this bass is worth a lot of money. It was actually an Epiphone. It was a piece of shit. I bought it for like 200, but they didn't know that.
you know
I
if
was
they
like,
ever
you want me to stick this grand and a half bass shitty bus?
if they don't know this already.
Thankfully, it was fine. It didn't
Oh
even have
my
a scratch or anything.
thank God. Like if they
I
hadn't
think the
known this
boys know. I
already.
think I told them
Oh, right,
eventually.
okay, that's fine. I was gonna say this is gonna be one hell of a wake up call.
What a way to find out.
Over someone else's podcast.
It would
not
explain
even
a
from-
lot.
No, funnily enough, I actually started playing guitar as well when I was about 5 or 6. Because when I was first adopted by my parents, my dad was so into. I never knew really about music or anything like that. I didn't really fucking care. Didn't know anything about it. Didn't really care. My dad had all these guitars and stuff like that. So when I got adopted, and then he was just like, "Okay, try it this thing," and it was a Tokai, and a proper what are they called? Lawsuit guitar. Okay.
Yeah.
And it was fucking stupidly big. It was like 3 times the size of me, and it was so heavy. And my dad was like, "We're gonna get you a guitar." So he got me like this
I
shite.
really hope he said it like that as well.
my dad, if
We're
my
gonna
dad's
get
no
you a
happy, he's like,
guitar.
"I'm gonna get you a guitar, son. You mean a wee bit of life in you." So he got me like this, like everyone's starter guitar, that shitty Squire that's called like Star or something like that.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah. I know
Or
the
it's
one.
called like Esquire by Mibson, stuff like that. It's just
Isn't it
stupid.
Mibs a guitar? It's Mibs no.
It's not called Gibson. It's called Nib Daughter. That's what it's called.
Oh Jesus!
So stupid fucking names, and you're just like, you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, this is a great fucking guitar. When you're not even in tune, you don't know how to fucking tune. When you're like 5 or 6, like when you first start, and then I just kind of put it down for years, and then my uncle got me this Washburn. I've still got to this day. It's my pride and joy, but it sounds like shit. Oh, I
Oh
try and
man.
record with it, and it just sounds like utter anal cavity. Oh,
Oh
but I love it so much because it handled like we play this bastardized tuning of drop C, where the like yourself. I think we've talked about it,
yeah,
but for
yeah,
anyone,
vaguely. Yeah,
yeah, when for people, if anyone listens, what it is we basically just play in drop C, but the lowest string gets another step down to A, I think. Is that a step?
yeah.
So a step and a half. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean.
That's right.
I'm
I've
not
got
good at music.
HND music, and I don't even know how to describe shit like that.
I mean, I don't. I've only got Nat 5, which is like the it's like the shitey end of a standard grade. I wasn't. I went to do higher, and they said, "Nah, you're too arrogant, man." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm the best in school." But
Not
looking
arrogant, I'm
back,
just better than you.
it's like looking back, I'm like, yeah, maybe that was arrogance, like because I was sitting there playing Green Day songs like I was fucking Slipknot, like fucking smacking away at it, and Stuart would just be like, "You need to calm down, son. You've got a lot of energy, but it's too much." I'm like, "Why? It's punk. It should be done like this." He's
Yeah,
like, "No, man. This is
punk
Green Day."
goes fast and hard, and everyone can do it. That is punk.
That's pretty much what I thought. This was before I properly started to start doing chops and shit like that. So I didn't know anything about metronomes, like properly how to hit a drum, how to hit like any cymbals and stuff like this. I'd be breaking shit, like skill shit. I remember that. There was this really expensive ride cymbal, like Zildjian, one of the really like 800 quid ones, and I thought it was a crash.
Oh,
And it was one of the teachers who actually full on bought it for the school because he was like, ah, yeah, they need something good. Yeah, I broke it in an hour. I broke it in a
Jesus,
full hour.
have nice figs.
Like there's a
Jesus
reason
Christ, man.
he hated that. He hated me because of how hard I hit the drums. He never let me go on anything ever again except from the stupid electric kits. It was fucking stupid until I was I think I got into fourth year or fifth year, and that was when I was starting
That's
to
how
do my
you
shows.
became Triangle.
Yes, that's how I became triangle death metal list. That's how I got my own
And
gig.
thus,
Yeah.
young Mark discovered the triangle.
Ooh, ooh.
Or the fucking xylophone.
Funnily enough,
Holy shit.
I am technically grade 4 on the Glockenspiel. It's so embarrassing to
Glockenspiel is
say.
underrated, okay?
It fucking is. I'm not gonna lie, but I can remember for my graded piece, we had to play like Braveheart and stuff like that, and I'm just saying this. Oh, fucking hell! Just can I go in the drums already, please? Because the first half was Glockenspiel, second half was drums, and then the
Oh,
third half
jeez.
was basically getting a cup of coffee. It was great. Oh, it was so fucking hell. Oh, I say we keep getting off track. I keep getting off track.
Don't worry, man. I'm supplying your habit of going off track here.
It makes me so happy, man. So
I'm
happy.
your lack of track dealer.
Procrastination is like, this shouldn't be called Hour of Arc Rival. This should be called the Hour of Procrastination. That's all it should be. Get
People be
through.
like, hey, why is this episode named different?
It's like, well, why you listen and find out. Oh, that's a nice butterfly over there.
Oh, shit. Harry Potter, the prisoner of ADHD, and oh, look, a squirrel.
oh my god, my asthma's come back. Jesus fuck.
Oh, fuck, I killed him.
This was the end of Mark. He had a good career and like 6 episodes of Hour of Arc Arrival, and he never managed to make it to the 27 club.
Oh,
What a
man.
wanker.
Man, I was going to pick up my bass and play a meme song there, but I don't know about copyrights.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing not to do, man.
I was going to play Coffin Dance.
I'm sure. Well, I suppose I could try pitch shift. That usually works. Yeah, I never understood how, like in videos, if you pitch shifted a song, like up a tone or down a tone, it's suddenly not copyright enabled.
You know, the weirder thing about that is the fact that people have successfully sued for using the same riffs and same ideas in a different key, which really just
Aye.
makes that even weirder.
I can't remember. I think it's Bittersweet Symphony got sued. Like that.
By
That
Joe
song.
Satriani.
Was it Joe Satriani? It was. It was.
It was If I Could Fly, Joe Satriani.
Because it had the same note.
Yeah.
Just
And
one note.
yeah. Right, that wasn't me. That was just in the background somewhere.
Yeah,
No one
yeah,
played that.
yeah.
Legal noise.
Yeah, I live in the countryside. It was probably like one of the fucking chickens or something. You know? They're
Yeah,
talented
there's some
over
farmers having a funeral out there. That's what that is.
here. If you hear someone say "yeah," you know that those farmers are
Yeah.
having a fucking they're having a blast, man.
Are you a fan of Ghost?
You see, I'm not really a massive fan of them, but that's because it's more of the social aspect towards them.
Right. So
Like,
their guide to Tobias Forge or toenail fungus, however you want to call
to buy toenailus fungus.
him. Fucking somewhere in a black metal song, he is yeehawing. There's just like this heavy ass song, then he just goes yeah, and the song continues.
Okay, you need to send me that. You need
I need to try and find it again.
that is, that would make my life. Oh my god, that'd be beautiful. But I never got why people like, you know how Ghost like have the whole get up thing, which looks really
Yeah.
hip and shit, but they sound like pop.
See, the way I justify it, right? They're like, a lot of people are saying they don't look how they sound. I'm like,
Yeah,
have you heard of
exactly.
fucking Kiss?
Yeah, that's fucking true, actually. They,
'Cause
well, actually,
it's
not.
usually the same people that are saying, oh, they don't dress how they sound. And then you go on their profile and like, I've seen Kiss 57 times.
57 this year.
No. Yeah.
But, I mean, Kiss sound like a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, I've never liked them.
Yeah, me neither. Like they
Not
look
gonna
like a
lie.
they look like a bunch of pussies and they sound like a bunch of pussies for me.
One of them actually does look
Yeah,
exactly like a
it's
pussy 'cause his
the
makeup
drummer.
is the cat.
The
Yeah,
drummer. Yeah.
I think so.
Well, you know what they say about drummers. They're a
They go
bunch of
boom, boom,
pussies.
boom, boom, boom.
They go.
Boom, boom, gotta get.
Oh, I know. I shouldn't. Oh man,
Gotta get.
I need to pitch shift that shit now.
I'm just giving you more work to do.
Oh man, it usually takes me like an hour or two just to like go through the whole thing to make sure there's no mistakes or if there's like little like bits that I should take out or that don't really need to be there or to
You've got
add.
your work cut out for you with this one.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go through and be like that 2 seconds needs to be pitch shifted.
Oh shit, someone's trying to phone me and they're getting ignored. Fuck them.
Oh fuck. Bad timing, man. Call back in like 40 minutes. You'll be fine.
Or don't call back. I don't really care. I don't like answering the phone.
Me neither. It's so weird now. Like I don't mind texting people. Like I love getting into a fight over text with
Oh
like
yeah, it's great.
band because I mean it gets a little bit weird because Mag and I have this agreement where if we argue in one day, like if we properly get really heated, the next day it's fine. We just forget about it. Like that's
Yeah.
our thing. That's my whole like mentality on stuff. If I'm angry at you one day, I'll be fine the next because I don't give a fuck. Just simply put. But Greg, he's never had to deal with that kind of stuff before. So when he thinks Mag and I are really going at it, he thinks that we're going to split up as a band. And the next day, Mag and I are just sitting there like sending memes to each other over the group chat and stuff like that. And Greg's like, "Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. This needs to stop."
It's time to stop.
Oh my god. Becky, I need this to fucking stop. He just gets so pissed off. I think it's more that he can't, like, he says he's never understood it. I think it's so weird to watch two grown men fight but not punch each other and then be perfectly fine without a drink.
Yeah, it's
it's
a skill.
It is a skill. But, you know, that's what happens when a Scottish and a German man, you know, respect. You know, you've got to
Water under the bridge.
Oh yeah, Herr General. So from Tyranny,
Yes.
we were about to talk about your first gig from there, but I stopped you.
Oh
Talk
yeah,
about that
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Let's talk about that now.
Alright. So the first gig from Tyranny, and I find that poster again. What was
That's
it?
true. I forgot
It's
there was
been
a poster involved.
a long life. So it was a DIY, and I very terrible, man.
Say that again.
Not terrible, just not good.
I mean, all of our first gigs were kind of shit, you know.
Yeah, that was like 2 guitarists ago, and 1 singer ago, and
Oh
1
shit!
drummer ago.
I keep forgetting that like you've been through like a massive lineup change.
Yeah, we've been through like a band.
Yeah, I mean we've went through a shit ton of lineup changes. Like when you started off with just Mag and I in another band, then we've been playing for like 5 years or something like that, and then we just kept changing bands until we got to Ark Arrival, and then we had the guitarist join, and the bassist and vocalist join, and then the guitarist got kicked out. Sorry, no, he left. Sorry, and then we got another guitarist in.
Yeah.
and then we kicked out the vocalist, and then we got Greg. We kicked out the bassist, and somewhere in between that, like the other guitarist like had moved to Canada and back, you know, and it's still there's so much to remember now, and then we're looking for another.
It's
bassist.
a wild ride being a musician.
It fucking is, and you don't get paid enough for it. We need to get hazard pay, man.
Don't get paid enough for this shit.
We need hazard pay just for the psychology.
Yeah.
Being a musician.
The mental health alone.
I know. Like the bills that we should go through is like I'm expecting at least $2 or $3 grand a month, like at least from the government. I think that's pretty fair. How difficult it is to deal with a German on a day-to-day.
What was that, sorry?
Do you know how difficult it is to deal with a German on a day-to-day? Like,
Oh Jesus, I can only imagine.
I need that hazard pay. I say that. No, he's a wee sweetheart. But
He's a little darling.
He's a little darling, bruv, you know. Oh, I'm a
Yes.
Just stop getting distracted, man. This is bad.
Don't worry, it's not COVID. It's a moist cough.
Yeah, this is a smoker's cough, so
yeah,
I'm all right. Yes. I mean, we don't smoke. Don't smoke, kids.
What? Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Give them to me. Don't do them.
Yeah, I base everything I say off of do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Every single time that someone has started smoking in the past 6 months, I'm like, stop. And they just like, but you smoke? I'm like, yeah, stop. Fucking stop.
Oh my god. Right now in work, I'm like leading some temps. So I've got 3 temps under my wing. One good, one okay, one no.
It's not even bad. It's just no.
No. I'm like subtly trying to convince them to smoke. I'm like, so does they made you want a cigarette yet? It's getting rough because we were all the Christmas team, and it's getting shafted right now by people wanting Christmas shit. I'm like, you really want a cigarette, don't you?
Oh man,
you want to smoke?
I think you'll come in sounding like fucking what's their name, Ursula, off of the Little Mermaid. It's like, hello, my darlings. And you're like,
hello, you all want a cigarette?
Fucking like Gollum.
Stupid fat hobbit sis.
All the way through it. And you're like, yeah, you've had a little bit of something, haven't you?
You've been on that shit.
Hey, bro, you've been lying to me, boy. Boy, you need to get your story straight before I whoop your ass. Little shit. So, is there a specific time like that you remember being on stage and just like it was your favorite moment, completely favorite moment?
Honestly, it'd be the last gig we played, From Sorrow to Serenity in the Cat House.
Oh, I forgot you guys played that. I think that's fucking awesome.
That shit was just unreal, man. And it was not even just being there, but like getting a text from my brother after it. Like, he goes to the Cat House all the damn time, and he's like, it's so cool seeing my little brother on the stage in the place I'm in 24/7. I was like, god damn.
I think
it was just like unreal to me.
I mean, I can't wait to fucking I can't wait for this COVID shit to like blow over, so we can have a chance to play Catty as well. Because I used to go there every weekend with my old friend, and oh my god, it was the memories of me being a bit too.
The memories.
I was a little man slut back then, so I was like, yeah.
It isn't charge.
I mean, I got married.
Oh shit, girl!
Yeah, I got fucking married because I took 4 shots of Zambuca and I just went, oh fuck it. So this Muslim guy said, yeah, I'm ordained. I'll do it, and so I can see like 50 people, so I think I'm getting married to a whole harem at this point, you know. So I'm like, okay, dog. And he just marries us. The girl that I had literally met.
Mark and his harem.
It's just fucking. The things I would do is ridiculous. Honest to God, it was just. I'm talking about it like it was like 20 years ago. It was literally a year and a half ago or something.
It was last night.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
It was just this morning.
Just this morning where I realized I fucked up. I am now a married man. I have no idea if that actually was a real marriage or not because I was so fucked. I can't even remember most of it. All I remember is
You'll find out when you're getting child support.
oh no, don't say that. I can only afford like $250 right now. Can I have an IOU?
There's your bus fare.
Your bus fare just up the village. That's it. Oh my god, that'd be fucking horrific. Oh my god.
Fucking grim.
So from the best gig, that was your best experience. But what about
Oh,
the
absolutely.
worst experience? What about
Worst? I want to say it was probably we played a gig in broadcast. It's nothing to do with the venue. It's in Glasgow, up by like Firewater and like near the garage.
Oh yeah, I remember. I know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were supporting these bands from. I found one was from Amsterdam.
All right.
It was like Distant and Drifted. They're good bands, but there was no publicity for it at all. So essentially, when they were playing, we were the audience.
That's.
Because it's just nobody knew this gig was happening.
Why was it such?
We had some people there. I have no idea. There was just no energy there or anything.
Jesus.
It was bizarre to play.
That sounds fucking.
And again, that's nothing against any bands or anything. That was just.
I mean, I think
Didn't seem anyone was there.
Yeah, it's like a lot like movies, isn't it? Like people blame the actors for doing a bad job, but a lot of the time it's actually the directors, the people behind the scenes that it's
behind the scenes.
Yeah. So if a gig's either not made a lot of money or anything like that, then it's not meant to be the band's like priorities to bring people.
Yeah.
Because we're not exactly I'm going to be amazing at saying to people we don't know or have not come to our shows before, or our friends, our family, those are the only people that we can kind of be like, hey, do you want to come to the gig, support us, without feeling bad. But if you go up to a random person, it's like, give me £5 and you can come to this gig that you may absolutely fucking despise. Thank you very much. You just feel fucking weird,
You gambling man.
It's exactly like that. But like especially in the Glasgow underground scene, like it's very much like that. People expect the bands to bring all the people.
Yeah.
And it's it's not as easy as that. How are you meant to bring people from fucking Dundee?
Oh yeah.
Hiring like a bus or something like that for everyone to get on, and then you've got to think about covering your costs, and then you've got to be able to feed yourself, and at the end of the day you're losing money, which is fucking horrific.
See, we're kind of fortunate that the Glasgow scene is pretty good.
You've been around for quite a while, eh? Like as a band, and you guys have like completely flourished under our Arrival have. We were fucking shambles when we only really played a couple gigs a year, and that's because we would be messaging everyone we could be, just being like, hey, can we have a gig? Can we have a gig? And no one wanted to play an unknown band,
Yeah.
But
that's a good thing about Glasgow's scene, because a lot of the time they'll be like, if you can bring in the people, you can play. And we're also quite fortunate that a few of us are pretty like socially well off people. We can usually bring like 50, 60 people without thinking about it.
That's amazing. Like a very good gig for Arc Arrival, we might be able to pull off 35 maybe. I mean, we're not all socially amazing socially, and a lot of like our friends don't listen to metal. They only literally listen to
the cat trying to be sick.
Yeah. That's the best analogy I've ever heard in my life. I can't believe I haven't thought of that before. That's fantastic. But you know,
It was actually one day I heard
other
my
bands.
cat trying to be sick in a fuck. Who the fuck's playing techno?
What about these sick beats, man? Oh shit!
Oh, they are sick.
I can just imagine that like single moment of realization. You're just sitting there like, just jamming out, just sitting there like fist with your hand just pumping air, just like, yeah, fucking yeah. Oh shit, they're being sick. It's not.
Oh.
Can,
Cat, keep choking on it. I'm enjoying this.
can I remix this for later, little cat? Sweet. I wonder why no one has ever.
Then your cat sues you.
Do you agree that he has been taking your music? He's like, meow,
Fucking meow.
Oh no, I can't say this on this because it's racist, but it's the use of the N word. All I can remember is that this cat just went, meow meow. I think you know exactly the video I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up, man. So fucked up.
Oh,
It's amazing. I think I actually saw it after watching the Spell Eye Cup. You know, with Emperor Palpatine, it's like
Spell I cup.
I just see that over there. It's just a cat with fucking glowing red eyes, and you're like, yes. Oh, that's going next. Like 2 o'clock in the morning. You need to watch that shit. It's like I must have.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Okay, man.
I'm just gonna. Oh my god, that's. Oh, I'm actually in fucking tears right now. Oh my god. Whew. Okay, okay, I'm good.
The whole country's in tears, man.
I'm buckled. Oh, the master of timing, Aidan Hart. Oh my god, that was just beautiful. There's nothing else to say about it. It's just beautiful.
It's not about what he says, but when you say it, man, timing is everything.
Oh, 100%. Oh my god. I mean, that may be why I'm out of all my friends, all like 5 of them, I'm the comedy. I'm like the comedy of the group. And it's not good because a fifer should not be laughed with, they should be laughed at. You know.
The first step is admitting it.
Exactly. Yeah. No, we played the gig at Opium in Edinburgh. And
Oh, yeah.
the sound engineer, he's sound as fuck. And he was just sitting there like, all right, I can't remember his name. Let's call him fucking Diego or some shit, right? Don't fucking know his name. It was
I know the guy you're on about, and I've
Yeah.
got a follow-up story like gigs.
So he just goes, I'm from this place. I'm like, oh hi, I'm from Five. He's like, don't admit that again. I'm like, I like you.
Dino.
And then he's just, yeah, Dino, that's the one. That's the one. I knew it started with a D, but I couldn't remember what his actual name was. So halfway through,
All good stories do.
oh yeah, 100%. So after that, like I think I was having a beer or something like that, and he was just sitting there asking us what we wanted, and he just said, "Listen, the rest of the drums sound like utter anus because we're missing a few screws from the heads." And I'm just sitting there like, "Ah, shit! You're telling me that the drum kit is like half a drum kit?" He's like, "Pretty much." I'm like, "Ah, it's all right. I'm more inbred than a piece of bread, like a sandwich, so it's all good, man." And he was just, I think he kind of just looked at me and was like, "Did he really just fucking say that? Did a fifer just admit to being inbred? What
What?
the fuck?" He's like, "What twaddle is this? What the fuck?
Oh, damn.
You always, if you say that in front of someone when you're from Fife, like if you say that to another Fifer, they will hit you. Even if you're from Fife yourself, you're like, yeah, we're inbred. They'll be like, you're
Woo!
fucking dead.
Fucking love my sister. What?
I'm glad I've been out of Fife for 15 years, by the way. That's freaky.
Eee.
It's just
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
warning bells going on.
Fucking follow-up story about opium in
Yeah,
Edinburgh.
go for it.
Right. So we were playing there one day.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably actually the worst gig, by the way.
Okay.
Dino wasn't there. He was away seeing Rammstein.
Jammy, fuck.
So they got another sound guy in whose only experience was like acoustic guitarists
Oh, fuck.
or comedy shows. That was his only experience.
Well, I bet it was a fucking joke.
We were still sound checking when the crowd was in.
Actually, I remember you saying this when we were having a FaceTime call with the full AA band,
Yeah,
and I remember you saying that, but I didn't realize it was opium. Like,
yeah, it was opium in Edinburgh.
that's fucking ridiculous, man. Like, if
I
you
don't
need
think that
somebody-
guy got another job.
Yeah, I'm not fucking surprised. Like,
So it definitely wasn't a venue. We've had great gigs there. It was just that
opium's
night.
opium in general is like a great. It's a small. It's really small venue.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
a
why I like
fucking
it.
Yeah, it's it's extremely intimate. Like you can see everyone and everyone can see you. You do feel connected, like the whole thing.
Yeah,
And like I think we played with Splinter Tailo. Yeah, we played with Splinter Tailo, and when they were headlining it, so we gotten off. And during when they were having like kind of a heavy bit, Greg, Mag, and I were just kind of doing the jump, hop, you know, kind of like the thing, like the jig kind of thing.
yeah.
You like kick your leg up and you go jump, kick, it's
Oh god.
all in sync to there, and they were just you should have seen the bassist. They've got like masks and stuff on, but the bassist, you could tell she was just fucking crying with laughter because she couldn't look up. Right, she couldn't look up. When she did, she just hung her head back down and just kept on playing, just shaking her head. Because
Jesus Christ.
and the worst bit is like people actually started to join in. We had about 8 people joining in doing this all in sync. And it was the most amazing thing ever.
Oh,
I actually
Jesus,
got
man.
called. I think I don't remember. I don't know. Evelyn, I think. Evelyn, yeah, I think that's her name. And she because I've always have a mini drum solo or something like that, you know. Which I'm not gonna brag about or something, but it's fucking awesome, you know. But like when we got off, you know, and I do all the stupid stick tricks and stuff like that, and I don't fucking know why I do it. It's actually stupid to do stick tricks.
Shush, 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 shush. They make you feel good.
They do.
That's
they
all
do.
that matters.
I do think I'm the only one in in our scene who actually does the kind of those like stick tricks as much as I do, which is weird when you think about it, because you'd have thought that there'd be at least 6 or 7 drummers who actually do
Yeah.
it, but I genuinely think I'm like the only one. That's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't remember seeing anyone doing stick tricks like as much as you.
I also do them at weird places, you know. Like I'll just just throw the stick up and just fucking catch it and just smack
Yeah.
something. Just I actually failed. Like I don't know if you've ever noticed. I always wear a belt, but I always put my sticks on the back of my belt.
Ah,
So instead
smart.
of it like being in a bag where you have to kind of reach out of the bag, kind of twist your arm around, and then start playing, all you can do is it's because you've got the stick tricks as well. You know, you've missed the stick. Okay, swap hands, then take it out like it's like a fucking knife, and then you just start playing again.
And then the habit kicks in and you stab the drum kit.
Fuck,
and then...
not again. I feel like it kind of feels like the Prince of Persia, to be honest. You just kind of but it's also like that's not something you see a lot of either. It's like a lot of Scandinavian. I got it from who was it? Krim. I think Krim, the one a Scandinavian drummer. I think he's from Sweden. I could be wrong, but I'm probably right. But I do not fucking know. And he does that, but or he puts it like in his like down his trouser legs and stuff like that. Like,
Oh,
because it's easy access, you know. It's better than having like a bag there where you have
yeah.
to kind of just go do do do. You can kind of keep your hand and kind of keep on with the beat while you're doing that. But they do so many fucking weird things. The guitars, especially, you see their fucking technique is like flawless. And then you see, like, the American guys, like only half of them are flawless, and then the other half are just
There
painted.
for display.
Yeah, it's it's so weird. Like I, you don't. There's a lot more famous American guitarists and stuff like that, but
Yeah,
the Scandinavian like guitarists are about
they're
20 million.
crazy.
They're so much better, but they're so humble about it.
Yeah,
Like, Sabaton could be such a big band. Like they are a fucking big band. Don't get me fucking wrong. You know, I'm not trying
yeah.
to, take away from them there, but they could be
Not try
so
to
much
puncture the
better.
wheels in their tank or anything.
Yeah, no, set fire to the whole thing. But they could be so much bigger if they had a little bit of arrogance. I think because it wouldn't actually be arrogance. It would be knowing how good you are. But they're not about that. Whereas you see
Yeah.
Avenged Sevenfold, like they talk a good game. They do talk a good game. But Sinister, like say Sinister, he's fucking just damn, damn son, where'd you find this? Well, apparently Long Beach, Orange County, California. Wherever I think that was right. Is that right? Was that where they're from? I can't remember.
They're from the place.
It's just called The Place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes total sense. I mean, to be fair, it does. America's got some fucked up names. Like, there's a place when we look at our Spotify statistics, we've got like 80 places that only have one listen in America,
Oh.
and there's a place called Riverside. So when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, in Sterling. No, it's somewhere in the States. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. And there's like the weirdest fucking names. I think there's one a place called Carol. And I'm like,
Carl.
Carl, that kills people. It's just fucked up. Like, we are not good at naming things. Don't
Oh,
get
no,
me
no,
wrong.
no.
We kind of know that we moved over to America because of how shit they are at naming things. Because we're shit at naming things as well.
Yeah.
We There's some things that really make sense, like say Dunfermline. I think that means like fort over the hill or so fort over the river or something like that. That's got fucking meaning.
Yeah.
Then you have places called Mucker.
Is there not
Where I
like a
live.
street in England somewhere called like Fat Woman Street or something like that?
Please be true. Oh
I'm
my
sure
god.
it is.
I'm pretty sure. Like in I think it's New Zealand. I think it's in New Zealand. They have like Frodo Street, Legolas Lane, and stuff like that. Like a whole bunch of them named after the Fellowship.
Yeah.
It's like filmed in New Zealand, and oh man, I wish I lived on Frodo Street or whatever. Yeah, I live on Frodo Street. Where do you live? Oh, Main Lane. Okay, that sounds very good, but I bet you don't live on Gandalf Glen. It's so stupid thinking about these like house. It's not actually just this like Scottish like us who are shit at naming things apparently.
What the fuck is a name?
Oh, there was this. What
Oh
was
shit.
it in?
In Nevada,
Mhm.
USA, Fat Women Canyon.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah. Nevada, USA, Fat Women Canyon. Jesus Christ.
That is fucking. Oh my god, that's insane. Oh, but there was this. There was this address, and it was addressed to this girl Linda Likes, and she lived at this in a transformed inn called the Cock Inn. You can go see where I'm going with this. I think it's a place in England. I think you've seen it. I think the little village is called Urbum. So it's Linda Likes the Cock Inn Urbum. Oh, like you can tell that she knew what she was doing when she bought that house. Like she
Oh, yeah.
100% knew. There's no mistake.
She was either really into jokes or taking her advertising game to the next level.
It was just a brothel on Saturdays. People would just come in for a one pump dump. That's all the shit.
And that's how Aidan was born.
I really hope your mum's name's not Linda.
Oh god, no.
Oh my god, you know if that was, I would just be like, this is just taking the joke to a whole new level.
It's gone deeper. It's like Inception.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh. We should really talk about more music, shouldn't we?
Oh yeah, music. So you're in a band.
How did you know? Oh my god.
Oh my god, what a guess.
Oh, it's like you knew me or something, you know?
It's like we're the same guy.
Wait, you play the triangle too?
Yeah, girl. I play the fat triangle.
Ooh. You see, I play a soprano.
Alto triangle.
Oh man, there were certain moments where I realised how much shite I talk. That was one of those moments. So, what about stuff that's coming up in general from Tyranny? Is there stuff that you've got coming that you're allowed to talk about?
All I can really say is we're writing music and we're making plans.
I'm so excited. I mean, that's fantastic. I'm so excited. Is there anything else I can wriggle out of you?
The music involves 2 guitars, a bass, a drummer, and a singer.
Cheeky gun.
Oh well, possibly some samples, but don't know yet.
Oh damn! Not the samples. I mean, that's actually.
Yeah, we give out like a little cube of cheese with every download.
Oh damn! Like, do I get a cracker with it?
Oh, that's extra, man. That's the VIP package.
Fuck. I don't have enough for the VIP. Shit.
So, is it gonna be heavier, or is it gonna be like more of the same?
I was kind of wanting to just say it is going to be exactly what you expect it to be, but it won't. But it's definitely heavier.
I'm looking forward to it already, man. I mean, I know we've got a lot of things behind the scenes. So when this whole shite blows over, fingers crossed that we get a gig together ASAP.
Oh yeah,
because that would be fucking insane.
Yeah, you get to see how the 2 new guys do.
Oh, it's so fucking difficult trying to get through for a bassist, man. And because like all
that's exactly why I became a bassist. Because everyone in their fucking gran is a guitarist.
Or a drummer.
Yeah, no bands need guitarists or drummers.
Yeah, it's
everyone needs a fucking bassist. Just take the hit, play bass, kids.
Take the hit or take the slap? That's the question right there.
Slap.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, girl.
Got like this whole plan because we think we've got a gig in January, but it's like a live stream gig.
All right.
Like one that I don't know if we talked to you about it or if that was the November gigs that we were meant to do that we talked about.
It
But
was in November
that was
once.
November once. Ah, right. Just in case that anyone listening doesn't understand what's happening, our little boy over there
Oh,
was going
hello.
to fill in. It was going to fill in while we still looked for a bassist, but because gigs didn't really go ahead, kind of fucked up, didn't it? Yeah, it's kind of shit. But we've got a live stream gig, and we have something, not quite to unveil, but to that's it's bass related, and
Oh.
we think it's a good thing, but I can't. We've not really discussed how we're going to go about it yet. But what we think is going to happen is that there's going to be you're not going to know who they are. Basically, they're going to basically cover up their face or something like that. So if things happen and we or they decide it's not a big thing, it's no big deal if people don't get like attached to them basically.
Uh,
So it means that we can also have that as a sort of audition. So it's very exciting for us.
that sounds really cool. I'm excited to check that out.
I mean, he's the guy. I'm going to say guys. Just
Or women, let's not discriminate.
I mean, I say guys, and I mean men or women. You
Oh,
shouldn't.
yeah, same with dudes.
Exactly. It's one of those. I would just say bro to a lassie. And
Bruh.
you just say, "Hey, bro," and girls are like, "Excuse me." I'm like,
I'm not your bro, guy.
"Well,
You're not my guy, friend.
it's,
Not
like,
your friend, bro.
it's like a sign of respect. Take it or leave it."
Yeah,
Would you like me just to call you person and like hold out like the Spock signs, like, "Hello, person. How are
just
you?"
go. Just bring back that soldier boy and just scream, you!
It's just hold a massive like some fucking Ray Bans and a massive like boom box, just putting on the ground, just like you.
Do, 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 do.
Soldier Boy too. I remember being in Cali.
Oh.
I remember being in Cali and Soldier Boy came on, and me and my flatmate were like dancing, doing a perfect. Well, we were hitting that Soldier Boy, right? We were doing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
We were fucking rattling that, and they would just see these two girls that we were dancing with. They were just kind of like, "What's this song?" And so my flatmate and I knew that we kind of had just to walk away from them.
Let's distance ourselves. You were socially distancing before it was a thing.
Hey, yo, I when I was a teenager, I used to stay in my room for hours just playing drums. I've been like training for this.
And
since I
now
was, like,
I'm doing
12.
the same thing.
My parents
Not,
called me lazy and unsociable. Ha! Jokes on them.
it
We're
was
all
training,
lazy. I knew what was to come.
just like the simulations.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I love that meme. Honest to God, I love that meme. Fucking PS2 clone trooper. Oh my God. Right. So music stuff. Music stuff, music stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, music stuff.
Oh, yeah, I dabble in music.
Yeah, I snort some music on the weekends.
I roll a nice big music up sometimes.
Everyone likes rolling a bit of music. I may drop the odd music tab now
Oh,
and then.
oh. Day not going the way you want it to. Pop some music and get back on your feet, chump.
Oi, oi!
Oi, oi.
No, I didn't even need to say music tab. I could have just said dropping a tab. That would probably be funnier. Jesus Christ.
These music puns, man. Give it a rest.
Oh,
Oh.
I no, I'm not going to continue with the music puns. I'll have like 50 lined up. I don't want to, just pluck them out of my arse, but
Anyway, yeah, what were you going to say there?
Yeah, I need to remember what I was gonna fucking say. Oh my god. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Okay. First song. What was the very first song that you learned? That's what I was gonna ask.
Oh, shit. First song I ever learned. Fuck. I was talking to someone about this the other day. Shit, what was the first song? It was probably a Metallica song.
I was gonna guess like it was probably gonna be Metallica or like AC/DC or something like that. Yeah.
It was either
Really bad.
One or Enter Sandman.
Oh, of course, fucking understand, man.
And obviously, they were not played even slightly right. But to my like fucking 10-year-old ears, they sounded amazing, okay?
I'm actually surprised by how little people listen to like good old rock, you know, like AC/DC and Led Zeppelin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because people are like, yeah, I learned Metallica first. And I'm like, I learned Highway to Hell.
Hi.
Hi. It's not a fucking difficult song. It's the same like 3 chords all the way through.
I think that's why I was trying to avoid learning something super easy. So I was like, I'll love myself later if I
Yeah.
start hard.
I mean, I think my dad made me kind of learn that song, and then the first song I learned my own was what was it? Unholy Confessions by Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh.
And I love like those string skipping kind of riffs. And then
Yeah.
after that, you know, I learned things like I learned a lot of fucking Avenged Sevenfold stuff like Backcountry, Second Heartbeat, Afterlife, all these like thingy songs. And then I went on to what's it? Heaven Shall Burn.
Oh, fucking love Heaven Shall Burn, man.
And I'm actually planning on doing a cover of Hunters Will Be Hunted.
You know what I love about Heaven Shall Burn? Their guitarist Bobo is now the guitarist of Ailstorm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fucking Bobo the Wizard.
I did not fucking know that.
I only realised because I was looking for his Instagram because he put some really cool videos of him like spinning a basketball while playing a guitar solo. And I scrolled down far enough and he was like, oh, playing this with Heaven Shall Burn. I was like, what the fuck?
That's
Bobo
mad.
the Meme Man Wizard was in Heaven Shall Burn.
I didn't. Jesus Christ, I did not fucking know that. I am fucking flabbergasted, man.
As was I.
That's fucking rad. Jesus Christ. Wow. I thought they just plucked I honestly thought they plucked the guy just out of the air with Hailstorm. Honestly, I thought he just got plucked out of his arse. Just randomly.
Out of the burning heavens.
Apparently he was. Like, he's a fucking angel of shredding guitar.
Yeah. Have you got the chance to see them live at all yet?
Heaven Shall Burn? No.
Yeah.
Hailstorm? No.
Oh, they're both so good.
I mean, I saw a lot of live videos, and the vocalist does not. He doesn't match up to how he does on recordings.
Is this Hailstorm or Heaven?
Heaven.
See, that was back when I was Drinky Boy. I seen them. So it probably sounded better to me, so I was intoxicated.
That was a little bit of the.
I was a little bit not in a right state of mind.
Let's just say this: I could not drive heavy machinery.
I was lampshaded out of my fucking teapot.
I was fucking deduced by Satan himself. If I do.
I was an insolvable equation of mathematical variety.
You'd literally say anything, and it could still mean being pissed or getting pissed. Oh,
I was absolutely shopping carted.
I was fucking DI boxed. I was headphoned last night. Like
I was absolutely fucking BC rich.
I was fucking cloned last night. I got golfed with myself, and I lampshaded out on my bed.
It became an absolute chipsum.
We could literally stand here like so it's to stand. I'm sitting like I'm lazy as fuck.
I'm standing fucking tall life. That's
I'm
why I'm sitting on my couch.
yeah, we're sitting.
Whoa.
Come on, lazy boys.
Yeah.
Like we could sit here all day, literally all day, and come up with different ways to say getting pished.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Like I think that's one of the great abilities of being Scottish. You instantly have this. As soon as you turn like 13, you instantly take in all this knowledge about getting pished that you should not
Right.
know.
Speaking of Scottish knowledge, right? When did empty become a gaff?
Empty.
Aye. They never had empties.
Empty's become a gas.
Gaff. Like, everyone used to say, "Oh, I'm going to an
Oh, a
empty," and
gaff.
now they're
I
all,
thought you said gas. I'm like,
"Oh
it's
shit,
like a
no."
sweet. No, like I
I
don't
missed
know.
that meme. When did the empty become a gaff?
I mean, I always grew up with it being a gaff, but that might be just Clackmanshire. Eh?
It was you people.
It could have well been, or it
You
actually
took my
probably
empty.
it was probably Fivers, to be honest. Fivers fuck everything up. We do. We fuck everything up. But
Well, first step is admitting it.
yeah, well, that's what I say to myself as I cry.
As I cry in the shower.
Angels deserve to die.
Holy shit, have you heard Necro Goblicon's cover of that?
No.
Holy shit, check it out. It is
Oh
amazing.
my god, I will have to check that out. But
They put a sweet EDM breakdown at the end of it. It is, oh, mwah,
ooh.
chef kiss. Mwah.
I really don't like EDM and stuff like that, but you know when it's done well, like in a metal song? Oh,
Necro Goblicon are the band for you, my friend.
mm. Like what was this band? Oh shit, Bury Tomorrow.
Yeah.
They had Black Flame, and at the end of it, it has this like this trap kind of trap. Is it trap? I don't. It's one of the electronical dance music varieties.
One of the boom, 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 boom.
It's the one of the ones that goes, and you could literally go, DJ fucking bad boy here, steaming the shit. Start a conversation with
DJ Bad Boy in the house.
Oh man, honestly, that's the one song. If you wanted to get me from upset to getting fucking ready for a night out, just play DJ Bad Boy, and I'll be sitting there fucking, fuck yes, get the bucket. I don't even fucking like bucket, but I will drink bucket to DJ
You
Bad Boy.
never admit that.
Oh, I can tell you this. I only like it with what's it? I don't know. Is it a merge? It was like this energy juice.
Oh, the red and silver can?
Yeah.
The merge, yeah.
I know it was a blue. It was the blue one.
Blue? The Rockstar?
Ah, it might be. It might actually be, but it was like an energy juice, and I was, to be honest, I was.
Boost.
Yes, yes, that's what it was. That's what it was actually. Because I remember seeing the packet. I say the packet, the bottle when I woke up when I was in the guy's flat, and I was like, I think I've got some fish and chips left over. I didn't. It was all smothered in wine, and I still ate it.
Oh.
It's disgusting.
Oh.
It's the worst thing ever. I bulked it up like 10 minutes later. Oh, it was like proper wine as well. It wasn't. I'm not meaning like bucky wine. I mean like it was like proper thick red wine.
Viscous.
Like I hate wine with a passion, but red wine, it tastes so thick. If it was a
It's
woman,
the syrup of wines.
it really is. Like if you had a straw in that, you'd be sitting there for about half an hour before you got the first fucking drop. You're like,
It's like a fucking McDonald's milkshake. Can't get shit out of the straw.
No, you can't. It's fucking. I hate those straws, man. I always have to bring my own straws now. If I ever
I
go,
just
I have to
take the lid off like an adult and just drink it.
with COVID, I don't. Don't want to take risks.
Oh.
I'm a little pussy.
Can I be a bit of Rona?
You know, after all this, and if I'll say to someone, hey, do you want a bottle of Corona? people are gonna look at me like I'm a fucking freak. Like, I don't want to go through that again. Like, no.
Funnily enough, like right before this all kicked off, it was the works Christmas thing. I won a crate of Corona without even realizing it.
you had Corona before it was cool.
Yeah, I went out for a smoke. I came back in, and the manager was like, "Hey, you won the raffle." And I was like, "What the fuck did I win?" They went, "A crate of Corona." And I was like, "Woo!" I
Well,
don't drink, but I'll take it.
it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking amazing.
Somebody tried to swap me a bag of Maltesers or something for it. I was like, "Fuck no."
At least two.
Yeah, at least two. Maybe throw in some randoms and you've got a deal.
Yeah, maybe a bag of like those tropical Skittles, because you're feeling a little bit fancy that day, you know.
Mm.
Buying Skittles is such a mood though. Like
Yo, we have fucking Skittles selection boxes.
seriously.
Yeah.
That's mad. Oh my god. Like you have to be in a certain mindset to be able to buy a certain type of Skittles.
Oh yeah.
If you're in just a normal mood, then normal Skittles are for you. But if you're in a really like kind of yeah, in a good mood, but not necessarily the best of moods, maybe the little sour ones, so you can kind of go, you know.
Eat Skittles angrily.
But if you're pretty pissed off, you want the tropicals, like.
Yeah. Dude, have you tried the yogurt covered ones?
No, they the
Right.
ones that they did for like the Pride thing.
I have no idea, but they're still going about. No, that was just they took the colour out of those ones.
Oh right.
Those like ones actually coated in yogurt, and it works for some of the flavours. But like lime and yogurt, not a great combo.
You know how if you're sitting there like watching something and you just kind of like take a massive like chunk of them out in your hand and just kind of shove them in without looking. Imagine if you got like
Yeah.
a bunch of lime and you were just kind of like, someone was to walk out of that, you're just sitting there drilling like, help me,
End me.
I don't like this world anymore, man.
No, one day when they fuck with people, right, when they get all the different types of Skittles and all the different types of M&Ms and pile them all into one big fucking bowl.
I'm listening.
Russian roulette. Skittles M&M edition.
You know, if we ever get like a tour or something together,
Yeah.
you should just start a prank, like just pranks. Just
The
prank
Great
people.
British Prank Off.
The Great Metal Prank Off is like make a fucking theme tune out of it and everything.
It'd be the fucking Seinfeld theme. Love that wasn't even played on a bass, it was played on a keyboard.
It was it actually? Oh
Keyboard
my
of
god.
a bass simulator. The most iconic of slap bass lines came from a goddamn keyboard.
I'm shook.
I feel like I'm just ruining your day and then making it better, and then ruining it again, and then making it better.
Yeah, you are like you just like this would be like a social high, and then you just said that, and I just kind of got depressed for a minute, and then just making me feel better in like 2 minutes time. But I think we are starting to kind of run out of time.
Time is an illusion.
Time is an illusion. So, super serious time.
Super serious.
With the whole COVID, how has that affected your, not just your social life, but also band and stuff like that? Because one of the great things I want to bring to this podcast is for everyone to really realize that we are in the same boat. We're all struggling through this, and music as a community, especially the metal scene, needs to be together. So, tell me how difficult it has actually been, like musically, socially, everything.
Musically in particular has been the roughest because I think since the first lockdown we've only managed to play together once, and twice actually, to audition each new member. That's it. So we've not even been able to that's why we've not done any set up any digital streaming gigs because we want to get tighter with these guys, but we can't really do it because we can't practice.
Yeah, that's completely understandable.
Yeah, but the whole social thing, it's not been as bad for me because I'm a key worker. I work in Tesco. So I'm there, and I know the people there, and I get on with most of them. So I've still got that kind of outlet. And I know a lot of people don't have that.
Yeah.
And I feel really bad for those people because I had to do 11 weeks isolation because I'm vulnerable. And that was the worst fucking thing, man. It is awful.
Shit.
But I'm back, motherfuckers!
Note to self, you can never have a super serious time with Aidan Hart.
I mean, absolutely not, man.
So just to wrap it off, is there something you would like to say anyone listening to this podcast, or any words of like in something to boost people to get through anything like that?
I figure since this is your guys' podcast, I don't say listen to Arc Arrival, because if you're listening to this podcast and not listening to them, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Alone, if you're not listening to Arc Arrival, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Also, listen to From Tyranny. We play jazz.
100%. Oh yeah, smooth.
Progressive electro jazz rap. That's our genre.
With a bit of metal thrown in sometimes, but not very often.
Not very often, just in the stuff you actually hear.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you so much for coming on to this podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Absolute fucking ball. All right.
I like balls.
What a way to send it off. Oh. This has been the Hour of Arc Arrival with Aidan Hart, who likes balls.